beautiful. It's a front wrap cross carry with a ring finish. I'm using a size 4 woven wrap, which is my base -2. Thread the wrap through the ring until you get to the middle marker right there. And then you're going to drape it over your shoulders, just like you see me doing here. You don't want it to be all twisted. You want it to be as straight as possible and around the small of your back. Then straighten out your shoulders, just like you see me doing here. Pick which color you want wherever. And then I flip over the shoulder, bringing the side from the outside across the middle to make the first pass. Feed it through the front of the ring and pull down. And I like to make that nice and tight at the beginning so that it holds. We're going to do the same flip here from the inside over, and then pull it through the front of the ring again because it is nice and firm that way. And then I like to test where the cross is because that's where the baby's going to sit. Pick up said baby, in this case a very wiggly wiggle worm. Feed her first leg through the pass that is closest to my body, second leg through the one that's further away. The X there is going to be what holds her in place. And then you're pulling the color that's from further away on your shoulder across the baby's body. And as you can see, she's wiggly like crazy, but also a little uneven right now. That's because I have to fix her seat the same way you would a ring sling. You see, I'm pulling up from inside to make sure that it goes from knee pit to knee pit, but also that she has that nice deep seat, which means that her knees are above her bum and it gives it that M shape. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side, pulling the outer color across her body to make that cross pass. That way she has a nice firm seat, but also the cross keeps them in place really nicely. I'm doing a little bit of adjusting not only with her passes, but also with my shoulder for multiple reasons. As you can see, she keeps trying to pull her arm out, and that's okay most of the time. Like if I thought she was going to stay awake, having her arms out would be fine, but I really wanted her to take a nap and not pull on my hair, as you can see she was doing here. So I am tightening the shoulders up here and pulling them around. I'm making all the slack go to the other side so that I can make sure it is as tight as possible, thus keeping her arms in and encouraging a nap. Again, you don't have to have their arms in, but I really wanted her to nap. So you can tighten there. You can pull strand by strand on the back or just pull it straight down. I like to do it strand by strand because I think it keeps it more secure through the ring. But this is basically it. Once I was testing the movement of it here, I decided that it didn't feel firm enough for me for a nap for her when she was in wiggle pants mood. So I went back and re-tightened it all again, moving even more of the slack back out and around. You want it to be as nice and tight as possible. Otherwise you get a leaner who can get their arm back out, which again is not a super big problem, but not great for nap time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is probably not as clean and nice of a wrap job as my previous one in the last video, but wiggle pants, you know? Now it's time for a nap.